West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
A brand new Global Star TV with StarTimes Inside Technology. New TV innovation with an inbuilt decoder that connects you to both StarTimes antenna and satellite signal. With StarTimes Inside Global Star TV, you can enjoy over 300 local and international channels, 1 month StarTimes highest bouquet for free, automatic system update, more benefits, more affordable. StarTimes Inside Global Star TV is available in all StarTimes branches and dealers countrywide. StarTimes Inside, entertainment inbuilt.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
A very warm welcome to you, the viewers who are right now watching the West Nile Television. This is our weekly edition of the program, The Business Bank, live on West Nile Television. And keep track of us and all our programmings and broadcasts. You find us on channel 477 on StarTimes and channel 0073 on Zuku Satellite. But that's not all. You do catch us and our different programs on our social media handles, starting with the YouTube channel that is alive and kicking, and also other social media handles like Twitter, like WhatsApp, like Facebook and Instagram. Mention them. There you will be at par with all the programs of West Nile TV. Of course, this week we are very privileged to interact with our own young people here in Arua City, and these are the gentlemen who are working tirelessly day and night to ensure that we get the products from the informal sector. And these are fabricators and modelers of different products here at Gaga Metal Fabricators. They have an informal association here, of course, that is located along Go Down Road, and these gentlemen have been here for quite a good time now. You will get to hear from them as to how long they have been in this sector of business. But otherwise, the Business Bank is always there to bridge that gap between you, the prospective customers or clients, and what you need from either trade or from the service industry here. And it's a very big opportunity for all of you who might be visitors to this part of the country, particularly the Central Business District here in Arua City. Those of you who are coming from other districts of West Nile and coming here, and they would need some of the products that these young men are actually working on. My name is Maurice Eriko. I am the program host, and of course I do not do this alone. I do this work hand in hand to achieve this edition with my producer Boniface. He's right behind the edition, and therefore he cannot go unappreciated. So today we are here at Go Down Road, here interacting at this workshop here, where these young men are doing a number of activities here. And therefore it's my pleasure now to welcome to you one of our guests here. He's one of the practitioners here in this workshop, and we will interact with him. But first he will start with introducing himself, tell us the viewers who he is by names and what he actually does here, before we go to the different products that they make at this workshop here. So you're most welcome to the Business Bank and to West Nile TV, and it's my pleasure to have you introduced now to the viewers who are watching us right now on West Nile TV.
Thank you, my host. I go by the names Asiku Fred. One of the makers of the metal boxes. I want to thank West Nile TV for having such kind of business roundups organized, and then to also know how we are moving on with the trade. Yeah, thank you.
Just outside that, Mr. Siku, how long have you been here, and how did you actually join this workshop?
I've stayed here for 5 years. I joined here because I had some problems with the school tuition fees, and then that's how eventually I got myself here. But it's not a bad place. It's not a bad place for sure, as many people think. But if you are focused, if you feel like you can't just idle yourself somewhere, and then this is the place to be. And for us, we welcome people who are willing to be with us. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, dear viewers. That is our guest for today, Mr. Asiku. He is one of the fabricators here at this workshop here. I think we'll go along with him to interact more about what they do here. But one thing, if you've just tuned in your television set, you are watching the Business Bank live on West Nile TV, and this weekly edition of the program, the Business Bank, is here to let you know, the viewers and prospective clients, what happens in the business community here in Arua City, in the entire West Nile region, and in other parts of the country where West Nile TV is with you. And of course, we are very advantaged in the way we are actually located, because Arua City is located at the horn of this country, bordering South Sudan, bordering the Democratic Republic of Congo, and therefore this is a huge business opportunity. That's why, as the media platform, particularly West Nile TV, we want to do our best to let you know what happens within our business community, both formal and in the informal sector, so that should you by any chance come here, you get to know where you can find what you actually need without any hassle. That's why we are here today. And of course, I know in the background you guys will get to see a number of products here. He did mention when he was introducing that they make here metal boxes and so on, and he's one of them. You might need his service at one point or the other. Back to him. Let me now try to find out. You did say that you actually branched here because now you had challenges with the tuition fees and so on. Up to what level of education actually did you go before branching here and embarked on this metal fabrication work?
Yeah, I'm a diploma holder in crop production. I joined here when I just completed senior 4. But things were not all the way I expected. And then I started moving on with the business slowly, and then eventually I got myself some tuition. And then that's how I got back to education. But currently, I do business concurrently with education business, and then education. I come back to business, and then I go for some time with education. Yeah.
Quite impressive. Just in 3 to 4 minutes, I just wanted you to share your experience. You see, we are living in a society where young people, especially those who have gone to school, think that after graduating from school, they must actually wait for that white collar job, you see? And then they son what people do practically with their hands, like what you guys are doing here. I just wanted us to start, before we go to the product range that you guys make here, I wanted you to start with that little bit of trying to demystify, or at least to clean our brains, to change that mindset. Because honestly, somebody who has a diploma in agriculture with a specialty in crop production, but he is here trying to make sure that he does this alongside his professional work. What kind of advice would you want to give to our young people as far as that is concerned?
Thank you. There's a life after education. I understand. If you always want to prefer to what you are, let me say, what you go along with your when you go along with your level, along with your line of profession, then it will always be hard for you to get money in Uganda. In this Uganda we are, you need to be flexible. Like currently, if you ask how many people are diploma holders, a mere diploma holder, there are more than 1,000 in Uganda. But when you try to now compare the diploma holders with the other people who are now holding other papers, which are much better than the diploma, and then you may get that they are more than even the diploma holders. And then you ask yourself, what do you want to do after this? If you want to do only agriculture, and then most people think after completing life after school, they just want to get employed, which is not the case. And then why do you want to get employed is another question. Do you want to get employed with NGOs, with the government, or you just want to be a job creator? And then I asked myself such questions, and then I came with the conclusion that I want to be a job creator. That's why I've created for myself a job, and then I'm comfortable here. I want to advise people out there, most especially people who have some papers. Don't underestimate any work. Any work that brings for you money, you should be in position to do it. Because people who also go to school, they go. Their aspect of going to school is to get money at the end. You understand? So if you go and then you have studied enough, and then you want to wait for a job, whose job are you going to wait for? Is another question. And then you better create for yourself something small. Meanwhile, you have the other papers, you hold them back. That's what upper hand for you. And then with time, when the opportunity knocks, and then you will be working hand in hand with your with your professional job, and then the one that you have created for yourself. And then I want to advise people always to be job creators than being job seekers. Yeah.
All right, dear viewers, you're still watching the Business Bank live on West Nile Television. Do catch us on channel 477 on Star Times, and also on channel 0073 on Zuku Satellite. But do follow us on our YouTube channel right away as we cast this edition of the Business Bank, but also do follow us on the social media platforms here. This weekly edition of the program, the Business Bank, I did say that is for us to share, give an opportunity for those players in the business community, either in the service industry or trade or in the informal sector like this, so that we make them publicize or let them show what they can do for the public out there, so that the public can find accessing their services very, very easy. I think that is a very a good note, and also very impressive, the aspect of job creation. Their viewers, to be honest, currently we live in a Uganda where the rate of unemployment is about 80%, and every year thousands of graduates come from our institutions of learning, and this tells us the bitter fact of how we should be creative and try to explore business as a career, as a way of life, as a way of sustaining our livelihoods. That's why we are here, and that's why we want to weekly show for you somebody who is able to do this, who is currently doing it, so that you get inspired and get to know that you can actually do something minus alongside your profession or whatever you are doing there to earn a living. So now back to what you guys do here. You've been here for the last 5 years. So over this 5-year period, what kind of skills have you been able to acquire here that you can make use of and make a number of products? Because I see very many things here that are being made. So in particular for you, what skills do you have? What are you capable of making for those viewers who are watching us right now?
Okay, it's quite interesting, an interesting question. By the time I joined here, in fact, I had nothing in my brain. But with the kind of people that I live with here, I have people who are unselfish. You understand? They are willing to give you what they have, not money, but the brain that they have, to make sure that you're also in a position to get money for yourself. I came here, I had nothing in my brain, but with the kind of behavior that I had, I showed to them the zeal that I had in order to get some knowledge in doing these things. They were also interested in giving me the knowledge. So I started with making charcoal stove, just a local one. So I began with that. Slowly, when I stayed for 3 weeks, I was able to make it perfectly. And then from there, I graduated. After like a year, I graduated to making the metallic boxes. And then from there, I knew how the measurements were like. But it took for me a little bit long, because making the metal boxes, it needs a little bit you need to go slow in it. Because if you try to rush with it, it will somehow make you to make something that looks similar to a box, but not a box. So we decided, they decided with me that I should just learn it slowly, and then I took 1 year to learn how to make it. But currently, I'm an expert in making it. I'm happy to say that I can now make it, and right now, I also do help others, the ones who are willing to learn. There are very many here. You can also take time to check on them. Yeah, there are many. Others have already learned how to make it, but others are yet in the process of learning. Yeah. Yes.
All right, quite impressive there. That is Ashiko, one of the makers of these metal boxes here that you're able to see, and the assorted metallic products here at Tongilo Gaga. That's located along Go Down Road. And I know for those of you who have children in school, or who even have other things to do, you will find these boxes very, very handy. What I know is the ideal practice is that these metallic boxes actually do serve quite a number of processes here, as we'll get to hear from him. Now I see the boxes in different sizes. So what makes these differences in sizes, or how many types of boxes actually do you make here, and what are they preferably used for?
We have like 4 types of boxes here. Why you make them differently like that? One of the reasons is in business there is choice and preference. So what the customer prefers is what we do give the customer. There are some people, mostly we use these things, these boxes we use for keeping our clothes. But for these big ones, mostly it's the people, like the organizations and then the school institutions, learning institutions. They have books whereby they can keep them, and then like for those bigger, like the secondary schools, they have these chemicals, the way they keep them in the plastics, and then that's where they keep them, like in the big boxes. That's where they keep the chemicals. And then those small ones, yeah, as everyone knows, for people who are learning, and then in the boarding sections, this is what they get from us. We do give them these ones, and then people, they also cockroaches which are at home, our homes now. And then you do what? You get these boxes because there are rats, cockroaches, they disturb the bags. Yeah, the ones that people normally understand for keeping clothes. And then, with these metal boxes, you are safe and you are secured. How can a rat eat a metal? It is impossible. Even if you pour soup on it, you pour what? You'll just be rest assured that your clothes will be safe from the rats and then from the cockroaches, and then you'll be somehow okay. But if only you do care for your clothes, because if you leave the metal box open like that, there are chances that the cockroaches may easily enter there and then disturb you a little. Yes. Yeah.
Right. So what are the products apart from the boxes and the charcoal stoves actually do you have in stock for our prospective clients and viewers who are watching us live on this program, The Business Bank, so that they can be able to pass by here maybe next week and at least also they have their choice here sorted?
Thank you very much. We have plenty. I'm telling you. We have charcoal stoves. We have the frying pans. We have metallic drums. And then we have plastic drums. We also have some ladles. We have the ladles here. We have mortar pans. And then what else can I tell you? The serving boxes are also there. Do you know that? We have serving boxes. People should not just be the kind of workers who are just like a hand to mouth. You should be able to serve something small. And then we also sorted there. We have them in different capacities. They are the ones which are made small for people who want to save coins. You understand those ones now, the low income earners. And then there are those people who have their saving groups. The one which Muse normally emphasize on most. We have there, they also sorted with us here. We have the saving box, which is good for them. But we don't advise them to save their money there only, but they take the money to the bank and then they keep their documents, the books for saving, they keep them there. So we have those other products that we are having. Apart from that, I don't think, okay, like we are having these hand washing facilities. They're also there with us. But the plastic ones we don't make, because we also buy from somewhere, because we don't have anything to make turn the plastic into a hand washing facility. But we buy the plastic which is already made, in which they either bring paint and then we then turn it into what into a hand washing facility, most preferable tap. Yeah, thank you.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
A brand new Global Star TV with StarTimes Inside Technology. New TV innovation with an inbuilt decoder that connects you to both StarTimes antenna and satellite signal. With StarTimes Inside Global Star TV, you can enjoy over 300 local and international channels, 1 month StarTimes highest bouquet for free, automatic system update, more benefits, more affordable. StarTimes Inside Global Star TV is available in all StarTimes branches and dealers countrywide. StarTimes Inside, entertainment inbuilt.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Welcome back from that short break. Of course, you're still watching West Nile TV and our weekly edition of the program Business Bank. This program comes your way every Wednesdays from 9 to 10 o'clock in the morning, and it also has a repeat over the weekend on Saturdays at 3 p.m. where you can be able to watch us, interact, and see what the different entrepreneurs and our players in the business community from within the city and around the region actually do. Because we showcase for you one business, one particular week, and that's why we are here. My name is Maurice Eriku, who is the program host, and we are here at Go Down Road at Tongilo Gaga Metal Fabricators as a group of our young people here in the informal sector who are making a living from molding different metallic products here, ranging from boxes, of course, to charcoal stoves, do make also frying pans, we have mortar pans, quite assortments, even metal drums and so on. This is all here at this workshop. So catch us on channel 477 on StarTimes and channel 0073 on Zuku Satellite, and follow us on our YouTube channel as well as our social media handles. So I'm here with our guest for today, that is Mr. Siku, who is one of the gentlemen behind the different products being made here. So Mr. Siku, I see what I'm holding here at hand. I think viewers, you can be able to see what I have here at hand, and he's going to tell us what this is, because this is one of the products that they make here. He will now tell us what it is, what they use to make it, and then what it is used for, so that at the end of the day you will get to know, when you come to this workshop here, you will pick this product from me that you are able to see here in my hand, from them here, and then they will tell you the right use of this very product. So you're most welcome after the break.
Thank you once again. What I'm holding here, it's called a cake pan. We normally make it out of different materials. One of them we make like this type I'm holding here. We make it out of mabati, iron sheet. So we make it for cakes, like the name. It's called a cake pan. So this is where how you make your cake, and then for us we are not making cakes, but we make the pan only. So we make it out of iron sheet, just a small piece. We make it using this thing called a crocodile clipper, as you can see from there. You hold the iron sheet somewhere, you clip it a little here, and then you twist. That's how the process goes on. We use it for making cake, but apart from that, it has no any other use. But people who do smoke, I heard, they use it for keeping the filters of cigarette. So that's the other use. But I'm yet to understand. But the original use is for making cake. The ones which go at 500, they have their prices there. Yeah, yeah, that's it.
Yes, you did mention earlier that for the last 5 years you've been around, and you've actually mastered this work quite well. I just wanted you to share your personal perspective. I know people have different choices, especially when it comes to taking up business as a career. So share with us your personal experience on why you are comfortable here than any other business, as in what keeps you going, what motivates you to really keep on with this.
As I said earlier on, your zeal to do something should not let you down, even if so long as something that is needed, that is legal. You understand? Something that is legal, you can do it in Uganda. Now, from my experience here, okay, let me say why I'm just I've refused to go somewhere is I feel apart from doing other businesses, I've stayed here for 5 years now. But this is where I learned how to do something. Why should I leave this thing here? Why should I leave it? Because now, right now, like there are people whereby if you try to go and do some work somewhere, they'll like kind of charge you to pay some money. But here we do it just free, because we know there are people who are not supposed to be just idle, let me say. Because now, from my 5 years experience, I think with time, slowly we are going to now change the business a little. Because you can see the kind of buildings in which we are. These are buildings that are not required in the city currently. So right now, like me, I'm now thinking of trying to change the business from just this anyhow kind of business to at least a welding workshop now. That's what I'm dreaming of. But yeah, it is just a process. It is just in the pipeline. But with time, I think it will be possible. Yeah.
At a personal level, how has this business actually helped you? Because you talked about creating a job for yourself, but I know that is not all. What would you say are some of the major achievements or the ways in which this business has been able to help you as a person and maybe other members here in the community?
Okay, all right. Like for me, this business has helped me a lot. Because first, the knowledge that I got, how I've put it into practical use, it has helped me somehow. It makes me to get money for myself in order to feed myself, to also to some extent feed people whom I feel like I'm comfortable with them. But I told you I joined here when I just completed my senior 4. And then from there, I decided to learn how to do this work. And then after that, I'm now an expert in making these things. But the labor, the money that they give me after making these things, and then slowly I've tried to gain myself some money, and then I also went back to school, and then that's how I just pushed myself slowly, and then up to when I completed my diploma level. But I'm planning to go back again. That's not at the end. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, just like any other journey in life, there are always ups and downs, and I know 5 years down the road is not a very short time, and you must have gone through a lot, but still you've kept here. So what would you say are some of the challenges that you've encountered while being here, and how have you been able to overcome them so that we have been able to still find you here?
Well, in any other thing, in any other journey that you take in life, there are always challenges. Those challenges should not just be called challenges. You turn them to your success. You understand? One of the challenges that we had here, we have like, you know, these are not our personal buildings. We also rent them from people. So, like when the month is coming to an end like this, one of the challenges that we get is how to pay back the landlord. So rent has always been a problem. Like in this current situation now, it's hard for you to get money from these things. Yeah, you'll have to lobby for money from somewhere, and then you come and pay back later. So that's how we are trying to move with these things here. That's not the only challenge. We also have other challenges of theft. We can't improvise security here, because if we are unable to pay rent for just a month, and then how do you expect us to improvise security for our work here? It is obviously very hard. So people normally come here, they steal things here a little bit, but when we try to move, because most of our things here, these are things which are very dirty. So no one wants to keep them at their homes. So these things, they end up where? In the scraps. So that's how we try to look for them. Yeah. We had also some of the internal challenges, but which I think I can't now just tell them. Yeah, but those external ones are like the ones I said earlier on. Apart from those ones, there's also one like the construction work of the road. To try to hinder for us business somehow, but slowly it's now coming back to normal. Now, how we try to do some of to maintain ourselves amidst the challenges. One, we came here individually. no one brought any other person here. But we just decided to sit together and say, hey guys, with all these challenges, which are not only for one person, but they are for all of us, what can we do? So we decided to sit down, and then we selected our leaders. Then, like for the challenges of our rentals here, we decided to distribute ourselves into groups, whereby we can contribute something small, and then we see how we can put up with the rent. As I'm speaking now, we are trying to move slowly, but we are moving well. We are moving well, we trust the process. That's concerning the problem of rent. And then for the case of theft, yeah, there are people who always see these things that we are doing. They see it as bad things. We have also tried to connive together with the government, most especially the local council. So they are the ones who are patrolling here. Any person they get within, they see how to deal with it. Even if you are guilty or you are not guilty, but why are you here at such kind of a time? Is what you'll go and answer with the local council authority. So that's how we have just tried to keep up with some of the challenges. And then we have our internal challenges here. Misunderstanding. We see how we sort ourselves just in an orderly way. So there's nothing much we have internally here, because we come from different families, and then we have different backgrounds. But our target is only one. We need money, so that's why we are all here. And then if you know you are here because of money, why should you bring in some other differences? So that's how we try to solve these internal challenges. But besides that, I think there's nothing much internally. Yes.
Right, thank you very much. Actually, we'll be winding up with you now, but before we do that, listener, you're still watching the West Nile. You are still watching West Nile TV and our weekly edition of the program, The Business Bank, live on channel 477 on Star Times and channel 0073 on Zuku Satellite. Today, we're interacting with the fabricators of Tongilo Gaga. Metal fabricators here along a go down road, and they are here trying to share their experience on what they do here on daily basis and how they have been able to do this over the years. So Mr. Fred, I want to finalize with you, just as we conclude the interviews now, what kind of message would you want to pass out to the public? Maybe the customers who would want to come here and get your products, or whoever is watching us right now as we conclude.
Thank you. I want to tell our customers that they can come. We have things, we do care for them. We have different products which are at affordable prices, and I think for those who have already known the place, you are good to go. I want to tell you that we have products, new ones, and then also the ones that we have done some inventory. Initially we had metal boxes which were just flat, but we have tried to now put some stands whereby rust cannot catch up with it. So those are the inventories that we have had. For those who are yet new and they don't know the place, we are along the go down road adjacent to Oki Plaza. So I want to welcome all of them. We are here to serve them with the best. Yeah, thank you.
Alright, the viewers, you're still watching the Business Bank live on West Nile TV. Always this edition of the program, the Business Bank, comes your way every Wednesday 9 to 10 o'clock on channel 477 Star Times and on channel 0073 on Zuku Satellite. But also, we are available on the YouTube channel, but you can also catch up on the different social media handles of West Nile Television. My name is Maurice Eriku, the program host as usual, and of course today we are here at along Go Down Road at Tongilo Metal Fabricators Workshop here. Here we are interacting with the young men, people who are doing assorted products here out of metal, and I've interacted with a number of them, and it's my pleasure to unveil for you yet another young man here who is going to introduce himself to us, you the viewers, and then he tells us what his experience has been like to work here in this place. You are most welcome on Business Bank and live on West Nile TV.
Okay, thank you. My name is Afek Fred. I have been in this business since as a young boy. So we started in a garage at home. So you started as playing with the tools, playing with the materials. Then up to now, I have known something. And then I can make boxes. I can make charcoal stoves. And then these are the things we have been doing. It's almost like 10 years.
Yes, this young man, Afeko, has been here for the last 10 years and has learned quite a number of skills that has helped him to now make a number of products here. He talked about the metal boxes, the stoves, and other things that have been made here in this workshop. But as a person, how has this work helped you on an individual basis?
Okay, thank you. Since as I started doing this work has helped me a lot. I used to pay some part of my school fees using the little money I collected from here during my holidays. So it's through this work, that's how I can get my food up to date. That's how I can pay my medical bills. That's how I can pay my rent. Yeah, that is it.
Lastly, so many of our young people do not like doing work using their hands. What kind of advice can you give to our young people so that they can also copy and get motivated to do what you guys are doing here right at this workshop?
Okay, I want to encourage youths there to take this business or this work friendly, because if you do this work, you can be able to provide things for yourself. So youth, they don't prefer this work or they dislike this work, but to public outside there, if you bring your kids, or if you don't have school fees to take your kids to technical schools, but you can bring them here, they can get something and start doing work for themselves.
Lastly, any closing remarks in 1 minute or two?
I want to thank West Nile TV for coming here. So we are happy today. We have discussed so many things with you. So next time we also welcome you again. So thanks.
So have a good day and continue working here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Awadini mega and see ama go down road kan ku boko go down road there ma alia the boko engapi St. Philip's Church of Uganda kan ku afro triangle wa alipi ini chazo oil well kan ku forma roundabout Terego House Villarma alia den mega amadwa anzi amani amadri afa aya sidi depi disidi pie doa ando si ala sawa fe yini fa doa yini dan nduri madre yo nizu azini azido ekingadwa ura ngosiare bedeni mega mapie doa ma chairman kan kudile idri yodwar madro chepeli madisa wa mali amwere da mini ere chairman rusi azidi dware rengoni ari azina madiro moni otita idwa azidi rachi ngoni ara mado muisu de woro tinya na tamba ma imira mine sozo mi dazo ba mandre pitika repi West Nile TV ya sawa de ne raden
awrifo rusi ba mo be aluma musai ma doa angoro chepe chairman rure chairman mapariare eremai
Mr. Musa anira ekele dilele alete ebanga mane yo were azi mininga dware madia kala fesi midwa si azina azi mininga de tutuna azi urango yare
azi amane ngade azi ura mine neborle sanduku kidezo azine sigri kidezo zina fandundu mine ichope agumaza kopi cake kan ku cake mafaki yezo oven kisizo awrele ani azi amansongara reki azi kindundu afaki fabricate zo afasi kake za mutuka marua span kadre keji amavurwa ama eto fabricate minera ama rete mer mondo sazo angulo mken malia amero nda azir sudira maili muduni azir ele kaloro muduna alose aya sa ya de azir sa ele kalna ni
kata dile oni ele kalna dinire malia misiri aziri ma orodri mini kan kwa kumi vler ne rengone
azidi ma orodri mane akuma vler ne orozo man dozo rengazo ele kaloro muduna alose pere andro azidi angara mamane afazi eyo kan ku girko nyakavuru se kan ku girko akuvuru se kan ku girko azaka ma buru se mamane ano njiko azidi mando zerengazo mama me driala skuni azidi ma de akarenga ika iko rusana ko eyo asopi min debe ni adreo micho anje mazakora mito school fees ofera minyaka zera micho mitamba muke erle
Mega for modipi aminga reporu utipa West Nile TV vile tujar drum vile business bank Romalia and we see ama go down road yadwa ama anje amani afires di depi di aziparia kan ku workshop mali yadwa yamani eyoba azi eyini ngadware ma jedini sawa sidini ama dido eyonze atamba aluma musabe di ogwe kan ku dile workshop do vile yedini Mega manta muria dia Andre obi kidia karakarau emi kalafe dia azidi ngazure ere ngopi
ama kalafe azidi ngapi dia re tocha amutindonduru malia amatocha ba kali toidibera askuna ba azidi ki anzini garage ki azinga kwa ki amane amaza kwa fadler ki dezo garage bindondula madre suripe afa azia selia zebra diati aya ro primera me bene garage sura aya garage jevene ndege paria mini muria da me bene garage sura ara da dia maninzi anjenyereta amanama ziko kwa kuselesreke amakise muniki azi maitoke ani dusudoze e matamba ni kilipene
Mega eyo mani ega de ala me bazini warara inira ba mavle de madazazi yisi eki azibani ngata disi le amani tse uroduni tumura le reki kidu ba parakaro ngoni ale ngami obinga embataro eyo minito yo ba mani eyo le de nepirero eki gazi de gazi mbake mba aziri kimorudu ngondi ni fenga mani embatazi were ba man repsats de dribe
ayo mani to fa mini yora madriere eredene azimine ne de mba kare nibo mi mba kazi di nibo eremuke askuni icho ani azako ma kudira ikora icho ani ima azako iyo tempi maruwer kesera icho bena ani aku irisira ani mata anzi nyire ya mbedike leta memuke amavu amechoke mbara dana mata zisaski bai madriatiko aman lere etenisi anzi nyire kakeda zikoko ogumongo nituwa mamba so amanta lere anzi nyire eto prade ke memuke amava mane mazako sudozi ani widier mala mazoke ba muke rubene aziri ani aziri zo nzene ko kane mbaye mupe amava rabor kade mbazi drizube orozo afake oguzo ngwan ya nti amapili pevole lakini ka ovumba za mukene amere mazako amaya remba aziri si amere matamba tazo kwere rini ozo aziri nizo rini ozo azini ngazo imo adrisi da amade erini afafe ochiketo amabede ara amacho de yari amabara keto amabe ko keto azizi angwazinji angwazia etozo gerezo lera amabere ni dilengbofe erni chozo ani azakoma kozo vene bene
muke awto Mega ani rama na moyoro matiopiria la rodi ni bi ovo yo mitier kibara azidi bi miazako ekele balu lerero dikavina ni rap ko bi mazaras kunere ba karakara wiki sasa azini kinga dia kuini matambazo efini ba man episodes West Nile TV la de mazikido muavesu tavin le azidi leri onizura so ode azika imasio ile tamu azidi leri onigir ko mevu dia condition kan ku girkarni so tozu fizo mevu dia rade ngoni arimita de ba initi ani avapia de talking ngani disidozi mevu do benedin
mbazi kalefi amavu azi angwade amechoko no konso no bayra madangire ko kane ba ereji pere ama agudo ayozi mbada madrizasi skune ndanzi ka kefe emeselabo ekemi azako sazuma atolo afakuduzo sazuma emiri matipe mamini mo afaziki jingonde ane erevena mazako rwande ani ba lepi kimambe jiprare kane meji amane ba zadiza mukene amane cho azo ebe ewi zubene ameto ne kunto na zo ba tinya angreko kane mbara kadi afazi zila lere onibo akade na erema dipamvu eta muketo zingarabo erevena mazakonde askune amabu fundi azidi ngapeleke ke were anjina avaba azidi kunizo kurusi amafundi azidi ngapeleke were so ama batiri ya ira erne mambo ejizo amana tuzamu zere mazako studio revena mu amazakone ende bene ametokene iyo azuba erne njizaruko
iyo azi kadi adrimiti asijimene gala ba obi amandra pisasa bedriti mega madini ya ira avutine amade mu yorma topi mebe aneben
ya ayo manito barare ma iya guki suro azidrisire razi azumukene mi mvaka azilere kindibo echo matamba widiere malera yo sarsi anzi nyire bakezi asi kankuela school boy la government ma afaki ombone ke were so mvaka school lara azika de ne referee tuzo muzo amazo amani tuzo muzo de mazakozo de matamba kana Mikey karibu sileta anzinyere amavurike amobiki oro maniki azidi siriki angere ewidiere mazakozo anu bene hawarfo
hawarfo ama paria zini West Nile TV maparia amini vini ama izu angura mali ararese adura makwami azaba modelea zinga za pierre ba hawarfo saro mega modifi madi mu si otitata amadri West Nile TV di andose amani business bank di yumulade si gaga kanku tongilo metal fabricators they go down road ya adjacent to Oki Plaza do ma area do adene mega ni didale da mi mvan kanile mu school ya kanile mi secretary wa kudale de ya ngoni ya afariki sudia da bar pivudwa ma ne mi woro ni amandra pisar sidiki ama ma imukidwa ama mukivina tisafa eneti ariskunere azi ene ngadware lebele kaka afariki da mana ala piti de lebo bama mu afariki jera ba du afariki ayini ani azini ndoneke de benedine awfo angere emini amere dikavini derisi anda divina ma mepetika du na emupere sidene awfo saro